Hi everyone, once again, welcome to and welcome back in my channel today. Hope you're doing good and well in your life and busy as well in your day-to-day routine. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity once again to bring a new topic with to share with the community and definitely to enhance my knowledge as well. I would like to thanks to each one of you who are watching my videos, who are putting the comments, who are giving the feedback, who are connecting with me and telling me how to proceed further in this journey. This is what the motto of this channel, learn and grow together. Today I bring a new topic that is called BCM, Business Continuity Management. Someone says, or some people says a BCP, Business Continuity Process. So in today's topic, this is again not a new module in ServiceNow. This is already exist, but I get a chance to learn something on that particular part, and I'm sharing my knowledge again with all of you. This particular session or video will cover mainly five things: introduction, what plugins are required, what rules are required, terms, and demo. What is the meaning of the BCM here? BCM says that in case if any unavoided circumstances happen in the organization level, maybe it can be in department, maybe at the team level, maybe at the organization level, at location level, how a business can be continue work. If you say, if we go in the layman language perspective, like I want to travel from my house to the airport, I know that it take 3 hours, but still I keep a backup with me. No, I'll start early so that I can reach on time. In case if my car get break down, I should get some bus and all things will be there. So I have some backup plan on that particular point. The same thing is called BCM here. In the ServiceNow module, we are able to track each and everything that how a BCP or BCM activity can be taken care. Definitely, it's not like done in the one day. We have to make a complete plan. And as ServiceNow introduce the services in the part of CSDM, so we are taking that services in the picture so that we can have a complete impact of a BCM or of a or this maybe I can say crisis event exercise kind of things we can discuss on that particular part. This is what is in short a BCM. Now what plugins are required? So let's take you on my instance now. So I'm here. So we'll go and search for the plugins here, and I will search for the plugin Business Continuity Management. Business Continuity Management. So you can see it's already installed on my system because I had done this part. So this is kind of a part of GRC, Governance, Risk and Compliance. And this is the plugin which I activated. So once I activate this plugin, so I got all these things in my BCM activity. Also with this, I am getting operational resilience as well. So once I done this part, so if I go here again and show this thing, business continuity management, this is what the plugin I can say. This is what I installed, and install 11 applications in my system, including the operation resilience as well. This is what the separate I can say workspace available on that particular point. But in this BCM, the good part is that everything I'll show you, I demo you from the workspace perspective. I'm not going to be updated now. Maybe some new changes has been come, so I'm not going to update now. Now the second part, what roles are there? So I can say go to tools and click on here and search for the BCM. So 12 roles are given by ServiceNow to us to operate, to use, to work on this particular module. So it has a BCM admin. It has a, I can say, contributor, core manager, mail, because in the BCM, there are 4 different terms four different pillars. So like if I can say, in the CSDM we have a services, then business application, application service, service offering. In the same manner in BCM we have a four different concepts which work together, which are interrelated with each other and support each other to give a better BCM planning and activity when it has been happened. Okay, so these are the roles available under this particular part. Now, what terms come in the BCM? Let's come here and search for the business continuity management here. So you can see here. The first come BIA, business impact analysis. This is the first step in the BCM which tell that in case this thing happen in my business, how much impact it is going to be on me. Maybe we can track on the services basis, location basis, vendor basis. A lot of things are there which we are going to be demo now. So under this particular framework, under this particular concept, under this particular module, we mainly keep a track that how my business is get impacted. So we are doing a pre-analysis on this particular part. So let's say if I'm going on a trip and if my phone battery is going down, how it is going to be impact my trip. I'm not able to take a new photographs. I'm not able to make a good or more videos. This is what the BIA stands here. In the short we call it as a BIA, business impact analysis. Then the second part is called planning. If like someone said, or maybe it's a rule as well, that if there is a fire, we have to call the fire brigade and immediately they come. First they evaluate, they see quickly, they see, okay, where's the fire is there. Then they already have some plan on the place. Okay, few people will go from the upstairs, few people will go from that side, and X, Y, or the left side or right side kind of things. This is what the planning section here. Here we make a plan, because if something happened and I don't have a plan, it is tough for us to be recover. So to make a position that, okay, if this thing happen, then we can go for this particular part. A very simple example which came in my mind now, like we people from, especially from India, we have a PF, we have PF. So what we say that if I need to be make or build a new house, to buy a new house, I can take some amount from my PF. If something get less, I'll take it from my PF. Or we have a fixed deposit. Maybe it's for the 5 years. But in case there is a marriage in my house, in case I need money to do some work in my house, I can break that fixed deposit. This is what the plan we have already in our mind. So these things has been captured in this particular area. Then the crisis management. Something which is weird happen. Maybe the complete state, maybe the complete city, maybe the complete country is totally down. Maybe earthquake, maybe flood, maybe drought. Anything can be happen here. So these are called the crises. And under that we have a events. We will see a demo, then it will be more clear for us that how it can be worked upon. Okay, but in this particular part, remember, just to be clear, we are not going to do a lot of deep dive. We are just going to do a high level demo so that we can understand that what is BCM. If you're new into BCM, this video will help you to be understand that particular part. Okay, so these are the different terms here. Now we'll come to the main area, that how it look like, where we can go and track this. So I can go here and I can see this BCM workspace has been activated in my PDI along with the operation resilience, which is the part of this particular BCM plugin. So I click on this. Definitely it's the same workspace like we have for the operation service operation workspace or the CSM workspace. And here I can see my home page. In the home page, if I take you, we have a home here, we have a task here. Is any BCP task assigned to me or my team? Maybe I have to perform some activities before this BIA or this BCP start. Then a list view where we can keep a track of the BIA, we can keep a track of the planning, we can keep a track of exercise, and we can keep a track of the crisis event as well. At last, we have a crisis map, that where is the crisis. It will be open like a Google map for us. So like you can see a out of the box example dot in going on Metsagar. So you can see here like this. It ongoing Iraq, Jordan, Syria, Turkey. So we can see with this. So you can see it's highlighted two servers. You can see here. So this is completely out of the box, has been given by ServiceNow to us as a demo data in the PDI. Now come to the home page. Now we will start with the BIA. We'll just give a demo that how it will look like. We will start with the BIA. So I will create one BI, that is business impact analysis. And all these things need to be do well in advance, because nobody know that what is going to be happening the next second. So everybody start planning it. Our parents start planning for our future. It is well saying, as soon as a girl take a birth, father start worrying about her marriage and start investing and saving the money for her daughter only. So in the same manner, we have a BIA here. Let's click on the BIA, and we are going to create a new record on this particular part now. Information, LNG training. Okay, this is say what is a template. Template means, so like we have a in the change we have a standard change templates. In the same manner, we have few templates here, that BIA for the business process, BIA for the business process impact assessment, data center analysis. Maybe if something goes wrong in my data center, then how it will be worked upon. So we have some templates available out of the box here. So I can say for the business process, and it is applicable for the business process table, and applies to, it is applied to the maybe credit score verification. I'm supporting a, maybe I can supporting a financial company, or maybe financial client, or maybe insurance client, maybe a pharmaceutical client. So if BIA happen on this process, on this particular credit score verification, then what have to be do, or what have to be take care. Which business unit is going to be impacted with this? It is going to be finance mainly. Who is the BCM lead for this particular part? Maybe we don't have any role here. So let what we do now, we'll open it in a duplicate manner, and we will give the admin as the role of the BCM, so that we can perform our activity here. So we'll go here, we'll change to the role. I know that if you are watching, you will say, Atul, don't give a role to the user directly. We should give a role to the group. But as it is my PDI, so I can give this role directly to my, sorry, I should go to the default view, not this one. Yep, here. So I can go here, I can click on the edit, and I will search for the all BCM role. Because as I say that these are the specific roles required for a user to perform. So because I'm a system admin, but I don't have a BCM admin role, so my name was not appearing in that particular list. So now it has been done here. Now let me give a try if it's worked for me. It's not working. Maybe I have to be log out again. That is what we always recommend, that if you assign any role to a user, better to log out and log in again. And then, yep. So we log in again. Let's go to the workspace, go to the business continuity workspace here. And now I'm going to create a new BIA. So this is what I was creating, template BIA process. Yep. Applies to credit score verification, and now I can see. Oops. Still not, no name is coming. Okay, it's a BIE or it's a system admin. That's fine. Maybe it's not configured here, and I can put the HR here, or maybe it's BCM lead is coming from this. Let me see if I can put any other name. No, leave it, no problem. It's not even mandatory, so we can leave it now. So now with this, we can save it. This is just a BIA has been created, not submitted. Because if I want that this BIA should be approved, so that in future if something goes wrong, I can use this as a base and start ask my team to work upon this part. So now I have to do some assessments. business time, sorry, recovery time objective, that how much time you will take if this thing happen. Recovery time, how much is the recovery time? So I have to do some assessments here. Click on the open assessment, and it's a financial impact. I will say if this kind of activity happen in future, then I will take 24 hours to recover it. This is what it is. So what is the disruption duration of mission critical? That minimum 24 hours will be the disruption one. I can put some notes here. What is the disruption duration for the business critical? So this is mission critical. Again, we're talking about a service perspective. Mission critical. Okay, mission critical should be like, if I say less, remove it, it should be like kind of a SLA for me. I say 8 hours. For the business critical, 24 hours. And for the non-critical, it will take 1 week. If this thing happens. So it is auto saved here. Impact categories. And now I come back here. Okay. And if you notice that it's showing intolerable impact. Means for the mission critical should not be 8. Let me say it should be 1. It's still saying no. Intolerable impact. Okay, so this is what, sorry, it is like a tip that for this one you can't continue your business anyway. So how soon you can recover it? I can say it will take minimum 8 hours for me. So I can click and this has been completed. Now I come back here. Do your this activity happen? Do you have any dependency as well? Because maybe I need to move my locations, I need to move my facilities, I need to move my technologies, I need to move my vendors, I need to move my services. What dependency you have? So we have total 4 dependency here: facilities, technology, vendor, and organization. I can say yes, if this thing happen, I have a dependency on the Atlanta. This is what one of my facility, and or maybe say Bangalore. Okay, this one. Okay, if this thing happen, then how much time you will take to recover these? This is again important. So in the mission critical, it's a 1 hour. But if you have a dependency, that how much time you will take it to move forward, and what are the other details you can say for this facility hardware. So like you can put any manufacturer here, cost center, which you want, you can put it here. Okay, this is what the basic information is available in this particular part. Now I say no, that's fine. These 3 locations are dependent. I have dependency on this part. Okay, in the technology. In the technology, I will take alert processing is one of the important where I have a dependency now. Okay. Anything we need to be add? Let's say, do we add anything here? No, you can, if you want, you can add manufacturing, all things will be there. But as of now, I don't require anything on this particular part. Okay, so I have a dependency on this part. Remember, once we create our exercises, then these things will be important for us to be understand. And in vendor dependency, I said no, no vendor dependency. Any organization level dependency, I said yes. I have a dependency on the IT team because they are the one who are moving my services. Okay. So you are done with this? Yes. And you can say required recovery time frame. Let me open this. Yep, there's nothing information. Maybe I can go back here. So how much time will take for the recovery framework? I will take 1 hour. If this thing happen, then they will take 1 hour. And I click on the complete now. Means I am okay if this kind of activity or unwanted activity happen, then these are the dependency and these are the recovery time frame I am mentioning here. So once this has been done, now I want to send for the review or for the approval. I want to be sent it for the approval here. So that once this BIA will be get approved, only then we can proceed further. So let's see to whom it's going. Okay, no approval is getting generated here. Let me see. It must generate some approvals. maybe it's not configured anything in the background. So for this one, it is important that I should be a BIA owner. Only then I should able to see these two buttons. I just try to be refresh it again. Sometimes as it's a workspace, it take time to be get loaded with the approvals as well. Even though I also can approve this request because I am a BIA owner for this one. I can say approve. Now my BIA has been approved. What next? After BIA has been approved, I will go and create a plan. BIA, mainly BIA talk about my recoveries, my assessment, my object assessment specifically. But planning says how and what step I have to be take care so that I can do the work if this thing happens. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. So I can say LNG admin training plan. What template I'm going to be use it? So you can say I'm going to be use emergency response template or continuity operation template. I'm going to be use this one. This is not the BIA template. BIA template will become little later. What type? It is a continuity plan or recovery plan or the crisis. It's a continuity plan. That okay, I can continue my business, but not a recovery one. Okay. Who is the BCP lead? Do you have anybody here? Let's see. No, again, no role is there. So sorry, no person is there. So we can leave this. What business unit is required for this one? I need HR. And then I can click on the save here. My basic plan is ready, but this is what the important part is there. In the details, if you come back, these are the information which I have to be, which I fill it. Now, if you come to the related plans, maybe you have sub plans as well in this particular part, you can use that as well, or come to the scoping. What it cover actually? Practically, what should be happen that if we are on this particular part, we should able to link our plan with the BIA, because in the BIA we mentioned this thing, right? What was the type of our plan? Recovery plan or what? No, our was the continuity plan. I'm just looking for a field here which says, which link this particular plan with my BIA actually. This is what the important part here. Okay, so let's put the scope. In this particular plan, what is your scope? Okay, my application scoping are, okay, no application is there. Let me say business process. So these two business, okay, this is what my business process is covered here. So I'm going and put it here. You want to put any other thing? This thing hardware you can put it, or related assets you want to put, you can put it here. Documentation. If this thing happen, what should be the executive overview? This is what you can point it here. Normal overview, plan objective. That what is the plan? What is the objective for this particular plan? And plan scope and application. So this is kind of a documentation part, so that if tomorrow this particular plan will go for the approver should read everything and say yes, everything is mentioned very clearly, because that is saying in Hindi, खुदा ना खास्ता कभी ऐसा हो जाए. We always pray to God that it should not be happen to anybody. So, but if it happen, people should know that how to be handle this particular. But I remember that I was watching a movie, Life of Pi. In that, when this Pi stuck in that big sea ocean with a tiger, so he read the map, he read the information which was in his boat actually, and he survived for a lot of days. If you want to add any related plan, you can add it. Who is the recovery team for this one? If going to be recover it, so we can put any recovery team here as well. And you can see this is what the plan here, and my recovery team is LNG train, which is the group available here. I can say this is the applicable group, and users Allison. This. So this is my recovery team. I preparing it. Maybe I can add more than one team as well, because it's required some time. Now loss of scenario. If this thing happen, then what are the chances that I will lose it? And ServiceNow provide few loss of scenarios to us. Oh my God, it's not with there. Generally, loss of scenarios like loss of data, loss of reputation, loss of facility, loss of people, loss of technology. So those are the loss of scenarios. And once we define that, we can go for the recovery task. If I need to be recovered from here, how it can be done. So we can create recovery task as well. And then we click on the submit for approval. So now again, this particular plan is going for the approval. And once it has been approved, so my BI is ready, my plan is ready. Now, if you remember in our offices, we have a fire drill. What does this mean? This mean if the fire happen, how you as an employee will be behaving, or what as an employee you have to be do. Maybe you are a director, managing director, fresher, junior level, mid level, doesn't matter. But if there is a fire happen in office, how and what you will do. And for the reason we have a exercises on the place, quarterly, half yearly, we have a mock drills. So I can say LNG trainings drill. And here we mention that is this record which you are creating is an actual record or an exercise only. Actually means it happened now. Exercise means that we are trying to be figure out if this happened, then how people are behaving. The same example you can take it for the fire drill in the offices. As soon as the fire alarm uh, buzz it very quickly and very loudly, people or the this bay areas or the firefighters, or maybe I can say the guards, quickly came and say, please vacate the bay, please vacate the rooms, everything. And they start marking it, this room has been done, this room has been done, this room has been done. So this is called the exercise here, or actually is happen. Okay, now I'm saying, okay, it is exercise. When you're planning for this exercise, I'm planning this exercise because I'm creating a record in my system. So I'm doing this thing. Who the plan approvers? He's the plan approver. Who is the result approver? If results came, who will approve the results? This person. And it can be more than one as well. Then scope. Is it a simulation? It is a tabletop? It is a walkthrough? It's a functional. I say it's a simulation. If fire happen, then I want to create that atmosphere, chaos, panning, lot of buzz and of the that particular alarm, pressure to everybody, go out, go out, go out, go out, all the things will be there. So I'm doing the simulation here. Who are the participants? I can say this. What is the goal? To test how people will behave. Like we have spam emails we receive. What's that? That is again the same thing, BCP activity. If any scammer send any email, spammers send any email to employees, how the people are behaving. What is the objective? To evaluate the power of, to evaluate the to evaluate the nature of people behave in fire. This is what I have objective here. And now I can click on the save here. So once I click, then I will have details here. And you will see the plans. Let me link this particular exercise with the plan. And what plan we have? We have this plan. As soon as I add my plan, my actual things has been started. So I can put the assets as well, that even though it's a simulation, but if I do I want to be add any asset, how it will be behaving. So you can see this thing is coming. How this thing come? Because this has been mentioned in my particular this thing plan only. Now let's say I am a BCP coordinator and I want to test that how people are behaving if there is a fire simulation. On the day, sharp 3 o'clock, I start buzzing the alarm. I'll start my event. So you can see work in progress. Event has been started. But before that, actually, it should be go for the approval as well. So event has been started. Now I'll go here and click on this. This is my plan, which is in the progress. This is the instance of the plan actually, not the actual plan. This is the instance of the plan. So I'll say, okay, everybody was working, actual start time. It's this, actual end time. This, it will calculate total actual and total effort it will be calculating. And now I'll click to the close complete. Yes, my plan has been done successfully. This. So this is done. Once my plan has been done, then I can actually, I missed out this part. It should be go actually first level. Submit approval should be first. So actual end and must end before. Okay. Before this, I have to be mention the actual end date and the results. So come here and we have to mention the this thing. Like in the change we have actual start is this, actual end is this, and result for this plan is successful. And now you can mention the result summary. People behave good, recommended improvements, need to add a new course on same, and then submit for approval. You made some, okay, I have to save it as well, sorry. So once I save, and now I'll click on the submit for approval. So it is pending approval. Definitely no workflow has been triggered on this part, so I'm approving on my behalf only. And then I will making this closed complete. It means my exercise has been done successfully now. And I put closed complete. And this what is my drilling part has been completed. So this is what I learned something new, which I want to be share with you all. And this is what the BCM says here. So if you think it's actually helpful for you, please don't please share the feedback and your inputs on this particular so that I can improve in the next video as well. Till the time, thank you so much guys for watching this and have a nice day.